All right, we're here. We're
It's time for the hunt.
Did you hear there's a leprechaun hiding somewhere on the floor?
I've heard some.
And I think you've been tasked with finding him. So
I can taste them already.
So let's go.
Where is he? Where is he?
All right, we found our spot. They're never gonna find me.
Where's my little leprechaun? I'm here. Ah! There's a printer in here?
Yes.
Here, laddie.
Ooh.
Come here, laddie. Bathroom. I found you. He's not in there.
Damn.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Have you seen a leprechaun walk by here? No? You sure? Damn it. Sir.
Yes.
Have you seen a leprechaun around here?
I have not seen the leprechaun
Are
around
you
here,
sure?
although I see some green. Like,
Yeah.
it's like there's something going on.
This is actually the skin of his family.
Oh, wow.
Have you seen the leprechaun?
Have you seen a
See
leprechaun?
him for a second, you went that way.
That one. We will lead.
Have you guys seen a leprechaun? You've seen a leprechaun?
A person or the costume?
The leprechaun. There's a leprechaun running around here.
The person or the costume?
The guy.
Are we talking about James or Jack?
Jack.
The guy.
Jack.
Where is he?
Not seen him.
Damn.
Sorry.
You're useless.
Good luck. You can do it.
Thank you.
Go.
Got you, bastard. No.
Go.
Bro, they were trying to find me, and like, bro, look where I am. He walked in here. Red didn't see me. That's crazy.
I believe I didn't think of this. It's where he would.
Can you imagine he just left?
Why, hello?
We went in here.
He went in here.
Dude, listen. So, I was cackling. You guys, I was down here.
Oh my god.
You guys walked right past me. No, I saw your arm. You stuck your arm in here.
That is crazy.
So I know that.
Say welcome to Movie Meltdown.
Welcome to Movie Meltdown! Boom! Welcome back to Movie Meltdown! This is the first episode of season 5. Is it 5, Jamie?
Yeah.
5. Yeah, 5. Alright, first episode of season 5. It's all green movies. Because obviously, look at me. I'm so green. And look at the birds. They won the freaking Super Bowl of birds! That's I don't know. That's about all I have to say. But joining me for the first episode of season 5, we're talking about the Hulk, the 2003 one. My name's Jack. I'm joined by a couple of wonderful, wonderful people. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Kamine.
Hey. I'm Mike. Hey. All right. Hey, thank you, my friend. Thank you. All right. So we're talking about the Hulk. This is the Hulk from 2003, not the Incredible Hulk. That was Edward Norton, I think. Yeah. This one's Eric Banya. What do we think of this movie? I gotta know. Let the people know.
Well, you go first.
This movie has not aged well at all. I don't think it was not great. The CGI is
not good, huh?
not good at all. I feel like the transition effects, they were really cool. I see Ang Lee's vision. He was trying to make it like a comic book, like the whole comic books, since he was like a fan of the comics pretty much growing up. So I appreciate what he's doing, but this did not work. It was like very early, very 2003, product of its time, and that it was the effects and it's not aged well at all. Especially the Hulk in the movie looks like awful. It's terrible. He looks terrible. He looks like a CGI like video game Shrek or whatever.
Talbot. Yeah. You're making me angry. Oh, am I? Speaking of Shrek, do you want to show up the Crocs?
Oh, well, sure. I got the Shrek
Hey! Green!
Yeah.
Sorry, I just thought they were so beautiful they needed to show that. What did you think of the whole
I
camera?
will share my thoughts. Well, there was a Hulk movie that I saw previously that I knew and loved, and so I was excited to watch this, and then I noticed something was amiss. Something was not adding up. Something was afoot. And I thought, this scene is missing, this scene is missing, and it hit me that this was a different Hulk movie that I had seen. And, I saw there was so much potential, but just a little bit, it just missed the mark, and I could see why they needed a do-over, And, like, when the green stuff was covering the screen, like, it was kind of gross and disgusting. Although I will say the score, kind of banger. I was like, okay. But then there were some parts that were a little bit of a miss. I think they needed a little help, a couple of years to refine the craft.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I'm kind of more with Mike on this one in terms of I could see what Mr. Ang Lee was doing, who was the director. Me personally, I also just watched it very late at night, so I can't lie. When it was going pretty slow, I was also a little bit. But I did wake back up when Mr. Banya first turned into Hulk, and that was when I got back invested in the movie. I did also like the music, but I like music in most movies, I can't lie. For me, I just thought it was like slow, and sometimes that works in movies, like if the build really like pays off and works the stuff. I just didn't think it did. I thought it was like okay. It wasn't terrible. I love Sam Elliott. I thought he was the best part of the movie, personally.
If I could say a least favorite part,
Sure.
I feel like the end was just so slow, and when they were trying to like capture him, like it just went on and on. And also when he was just like, you know, jumping like he was on a trampoline everywhere, like it got so corny. I was like, you guys, let's chill out.
Yeah. No, and I like how. No, I appreciate that. Thank you, Kevin. No, but I did like how Mike said that it was really trying to be like the comic book version of the movie, and that's something I didn't really know or really think about specifically because I'm not a big like comic person. Not that I don't like him, I just didn't get into him. But there were parts of the movie that were very accurate to the comics, from what I heard from my roommates and things like that, where he actually does grow like 15, 20 feet tall when he gets taller when he gets angrier, and I don't think that happens in the newer ones in terms of Mr. Ruffalo's Hulk, but I could be wrong. Yeah, no, I thought parts of it were very cool, but also parts of it were not so cool. But you know, I just thought it was. I personally thought it was pretty slow, but the builds they worked somewhat. I also just found it kind of corny, I would say, to be honest. Yeah. Any other least or most favorite parts of the movie before we go here?
I feel like, you know, the dogs, the whole, you know, turning them in like into the Hulk, like that was a little unnecessary. Like whoever let the dogs out, you should have kept them locked up.
All right, cool. Any last thoughts, man?
I thought that like some of the aspects, set locations were kind of cool, but it didn't really feel like a Hulk movie or a setting like that. I thought the Incredible Hulk did a better job at this, with Edward Norton's portrayal being much better than Eric Bana's portrayal. I feel like so Edward Norton's still my favorite Hulk out of the 3 Hulks, live action Hulks we gotten so far, not including like the old '70s show or whatever. But yeah.
All right, cool. Well, fair enough. All right, we got to go in here. Shall we give our ratings for this movie? The way we do ratings is a thumb system. If it's 2 thumbs up, it's like 100% we love it. Otherwise, it's kind of, you know, it's like according, like 1.5 and all these things. All right. Shall we give it a thumb? Or 2 thumbs? We'll see. All right, ready? Ooh, yeah, mid. Glad we agree it's mid, my friends. All right, on to the next movie. Yay! No. Not baseball, but that's okay. All right, second movie that we're doing for the green episode is The Princess and the Frog. Before we get into my thoughts, actually, I'm sorry. Y'all should introduce yourself. What's your names?
I'm Sammy.
Sammy.
I'm Anna Sophia.
Hey.
I'm Izzo.
And that's Kermit.
And
that's
Kermit. I thought, you know,
get a
Princess and the Frog, so I was like, Frog.
Get a close up
Oh,
of Kermit. It's that one.
All right, what did you guys
What
think
did
of-
you just say?
Oh,
yes,
I
please,
said, did you guys
before we-
know that Prince Naveen isn't black?
No.
Yeah,
Crazy.
right?
I didn't
He's
know
Middle
that.
Eastern. Yeah.
all right.
Oh, that makes
sense.
That makes sense.
Prince Naveen is Maldonian.
I thought you were gonna be like, oh no, he's white.
He's
a white man.
Sammy
Naveen is a white man.
Sammy dropped this lure literally right before we started filming.
No.
We were all like, huh?
He's white. He's just gotten a few really like harsh
Spray
tans.
tan. Spray tan.
Yeah.
He's from Jersey, actually.
He's always at the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd see him there.
Yep.
Well, absolutely.
And he'd be like picking up women with his ukulele. He's shirtless, like
It's like, hey, you got some money?
What do you say that?
He does love money.
No,
Yeah, he
well,
does.
yeah, but not yet.
What do you mean not yet?
He's like rich right now.
No,
but
no,
then
no,
he's
no,
like,
the movie.
no, he's rich right now, and then his parents are like, we won't give you money unless you settle down. So he's not like currently
The whole
broke,
premise
right?
is
Is
that
he currently?
he has to marry a princess.
It's my favorite Disney
And
princess
he
movie.
has he has to marry Lottie because she has money.
I love
and
Lottie.
he's broke. Love Lottie.
Love
But
Lottie.
he has,
so funny.
But
Shout
because
out
she
Lottie.
has money, he has to marry her. But then Tiana's like, oh my god, but he's like kind of hot. and then they're
Is
both.
that what she's like?
No, she saw him as a frog.
Well,
She saw him as
after
a
the
frog.
After the frog.
The
Well,
frog's
I
No,
thought she was.
No, that
honestly,
was
she
after they
is
got
kind of like
married.
the
She saw
frog's
him as
kind of
a
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
She did think he was hot
She
as
did
a
kiss a
frog.
frog. She fell in love with a frog. Can we talk about that?
She fell in love with a frog when she was a frog.
She did not
Okay,
know.
but that's like if you turn into a cat and you
Bitch
fall in love
kissed a
with like an actual
frog.
cat.
That
Like
was
that's,
also a
but that's
human
like
being.
weird.
Does that
No,
make-
but like that's weird.
I feel like it's less weird because she also turned into a frog, therefore she has like the frog. I'm attracted to frogs.
Do you think she's still attracted
What
to
kind of
frogs?
frog fetish?
Is she-
That's
wait,
the thing?
No, like, do you think like
Apparently.
when she turned back, she's still into frogs?
No,
Probably.
I hope not.
No, but like if she was into them at one point and it's not like her like brain changed,
She was
you
into
know?
Naveen. Because he's
Yeah,
just
but
that
you can
charismatic.
frog.
He's just that charismatic.
No. At the start when he's like, "Oh, kiss me, I'm a frog," she's like, "No."
No.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
I'm
then,
Prince
but
of
then he turned.
Meltdown.
She turned. Yeah. Then she turns into a frog and she's like, "You know what? I'm into this." But what if she's still into it?
That she's weird.
What if she's into the tongue?
Oh.
There's a possibility.
You know what that's been? So many flies, bro.
Yeah, but like so is hers.
Alright.
See?
I guess at the end.
If we're using the frog debate, then they've both been frogs, so maybe they're still into it.
Alright, well, speaking of frogs.
Let's talk about the
What
movie.
did you guys think of Princess and the
She's a badass.
Oh, she is.
I love Tiana.
Yeah.
She made me want to work, and now I am in debt to capitalism forever.
Let's go! Hey.
Good answer.
Working hard. Alright, what about you, Zoe?
I love this movie. I mainly just love the music in this movie.
Yes.
And
100%.
I feel like everyone on the couch and everyone in the room will agree with me where I'm so sick of the new animation style at Disney. I want them to go back to like the cartoon style. I think it's so much better. There's so much more passion in it.
Yeah.
So every time I watch this movie, I think about that and I'm like, oh, this looks so good.
Because it's one of the
I
last
wish-
ones, too.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's fair
What was
take.
like the official last one?
Jamie.
Of that style?
Jamie?
Jamie.
Find it, Jamie.
Find it,
Because I
Jamie.
think like what
Thank
came
you,
out
Jamie. We love it.
what came out first, Tangled or Frozen?
Tangled.
Tangled.
So I
Tangled
think
came out
Thank
Tangled
you.
was like the
2010.
first one that
Thank
was
you
in
to our
that
coach.
animation style.
Yeah.
And then they just were like, okay, we'll stick to it.
They're
But
like,
like, I don't
oh,
like it.
People
think
liked
it's
it.
nice, I
No,
just don't
we
think it's
just
Disney.
liked Flynn Rider.
Yeah, I
That's
think it's-
besides the point.
I think there's
That's
just
not this
such
movie.
little effort in it. And I feel like there's so much effort into like a drawn out movie. Which, I don't know. I love it. And then they did that whole Wish thing where they were like, oh, it's kind of
Oh.
like it. And it was
No.
horrible.
The
It was
characters
terrible.
were so much more dynamic here. Like
Yeah.
the old lady loved
Mama
her.
Odie!
Mama
Yeah.
Odie!
Mama Odie!
Mama was a queen.
Don't matter what you look
Right?
Don't matter what you wear. How many rings you got on your finger. We don't care. So we don't care. Yeah, I love that.
I love the movie. I love the music. I love the antagonist. I love the
I
characters.
love, yeah.
Oh, Dr. Facilier.
I did, yeah.
So good.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Animated movie.
Yeah, that's what I
What
thought.
was it?
Princess and the Frog was the last Disney
Oh,
princess animated movie.
It was so
Thank you,
good.
thank you, thank you.
They knew they couldn't
Alright.
top it, so they had to change the animation.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So good.
Yeah,
They were
normally,
like, we can only go down from here.
look, I'm a boy. Normally, all my life, I've found princess movies very corny. This was the exception. This
Oh,
movie
yeah.
is so fun and so cool, and I love the New Orleans like theme and style
Yes.
and music. It's so dope, and it's so different. Like that, I don't think there's been like a princess or even like royal movie like that. You know?
Like,
Like
What?
set in a real
I could be
place.
wrong.
Would you guys have a specific like favorite song? Because I know When I'm Human. I love When I'm Human.
I
And then
don't have, like, a
Evangeline.
specific one. But I love
That
it.
one makes me so emotional.
I
love
can't sing it like you guys word for word, and I respect that.
No,
but,
please
you know.
do.
No, I can't.
oh.
Look how. Oh, you're far too kind. You're far too kind. But
I'm looking.
I did really think this was a really cool movie, and it stands out in a lot of ways. It's the last of that animation style, like real cartoony. Now it's more like AI, like trying
Yeah.
to be realistic.
Boo.
Boo.
We have movie Meltdown, hate AI.
Yeah.
Ignore the fact we
Alright.
did have a segment dedicated to AI.
Yeah.
We hate
Bums.
ourselves for it.
Bums. Yeah. All right, so I'm glad we got our thoughts out eventually.
Eventually.
So, all right, we do have to wrap up, unfortunately. What did we think of this movie? Let's give it some thumbs. Ready? Hey! Beautiful.
I love this movie.
Go
Me
Birds.
too.
Go
Go
Birds!
Go Birds!
Ah!
All right, on to our last movie. Fail. Go Birds! Go Birds, baby! Hey, champions of the friggin' world! No! Go Birds!
I'm a Giants fan, guys.
Boo! Get off my lap! You're banished! Go!
I'm also a Giants fan, but like the Eagles are like close enough to me that I'm like, yeah.
Yeah! No. Alright.
No, they stole my star.
Yeah, get out of here, you giant bum. Alright. So, the last I got distracted, I'm sorry, by the mesmerizing Owen. The last movie. He was on my lap!
So what movie are we talking about?
I don't even know, bro. The last movie we're talking about is The Mask with Mr. Carey. It was beautiful, at least in my opinion, but it was very crazy. All right, we're talking about The Mask. Introduce yourselves one more time.
My name is Izzo.
Is it?
No.
Izzo? Oh.
I lied. It's Izzo.
I'm Sienna.
I see you.
I'm Owen.
Hi, Owen.
Hello.
All right.
I'd love to say about The Mask, I really resonated with it because during COVID, when I put on a mask, I also turned into a little freak. Where it like kind of like took over my body and like every time something happened, like my eyes would pop out of my head and my tongue would roll out and like it was just like a whole time and I randomly had like bombs all over me. Like it was such a crazy time.
I can relate to that.
Right?
I had a severe addiction to swallowing bombs.
Oh my god, same, yeah.
It was spicy meatball.
It was like a problem because I was swallowing bombs, but I had lost my sense of taste.
Understood.
So it was like I didn't even get to taste the spice.
Yeah, why would you even do it at that point? It's a waste
for
of
the
gunpowder.
thrill. For the thrill, for sure.
Sienna, do you like bombs?
Yeah, they're my favorite.
They're the bomb. Truly.
They're the bomb.
Yeah.
Me too, bro. It's fine. All the time. That's okay.
Crazy
Sorry,
thing to
bleep
say.
that out, bleep that
What
out,
a thing to say.
All right, so what do we think about The Mask? Were there any least favorite parts? Was there anything you particularly enjoyed or didn't enjoy?
I really liked when he swallowed the pop. My favorite
Anything
part.
else?
I liked when he said it's a spicy meatball after swallowing the pop.
That's a spicy meatball!
Did you like the smoking?
Okay. I liked Milo.
Yeah, Milo was a
Good character. Yeah. Really had an arc there.
I mean, Milo really saved the day for a lot of the movie, but it's like, I was just thinking, watching, of course, how terrifying of an enemy the Mask would be.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because he can't die. So, like, no matter what I do, like, it's over.
Yeah.
It's so over.
I watched it with my girlfriend, and the first time he puts on the mask, ran to my room. She was like, I'm gonna nightmare. I can't take it. Like, I don't know.
But I just really resonated with his freakness, and I also really appreciated the lack of CGI the whole movie.
Would you call yourself a freak?
Certified Freak 7 days a week.
Yeah.
But what's it called? I love how there was no CGI, and that was just Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Like that's just what he does.
That's
I
true.
really appreciated that.
He didn't even need the mask for it.
No.
Those faces
He could
are
have just
really
done that.
incredible. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
Yeah. When his eyes popped out, like I've tried that and they just don't go back
Wait,
in.
can I see?
Yeah,
Try it right now.
can I see right now?
Let's see our best.
Yes, we can. Thank you. Yeah. No.
Wow! Oh,
I can't even be serious now. Not that I'm serious anyway, but no, I really. What's up, Certified?
For some reason, I just tried it and I was like, "We're not on camera," and I was like, "No, that's recorded."
Right, you should.
Forever.
I think when I only watched for the first time yesterday. I can't lie. But I really thought that I didn't see them being able to like live out the metaphor that the doctor was talking about. The freaking Ferris Bueller guy. I forget his name. Bueller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that it was an interesting metaphor in terms of like, the mask makes you everyone wears
Makes
a
you
mask.
freaky.
Yeah.
Freaky man.
And you hide behind your own insecurities. So when you put it on, you can be certified. Yeah, like as a.
Well, yeah. Thanks, guys.
We all wear masks, metaphorically speaking. We suppress the id, our darkest desires, and adopt a more socially acceptable image.
No, it's such a weird movie, and what I love about it is I feel like in every Jim Carrey movie, he always just tries to get in as many one-liners as possible. Like that, and it's so unnecessary, but it's like every single movie, like he's gotta say something that's quotable. But it's like not quotable in any situation other than just like quoting the movie.
I hope you can deal with all this Riz.
Because like I'm not gonna like go like that's a spicy meatball unless I'm eating a bomb.
Well, yeah, I see no other reason for it.
No, yeah.
Or like if I fall
unless
out of
I'm
a building.
eating a really spicy meatball, then I would state that it's a
gotta
spicy
be
meatball.
explosive though.
Yeah, for sure. And then like if I'd go to a party, I'd be like, it's
Party time!
Why?
Because
Yeah.
So, thank you for your thoughts, my friends. We have to give this a rating, though, so this can all make sense somewhat.
Okay.
Very freaky.
I don't know.
Can we, instead of
I'm trying to
thumbs,
not be
like,
freaky for once.
pop our eyes out of our heads?
Sure, yeah.
In, like, different, like...
And if both eyes pop out, we thought
So,
it
like,
was
if we
two thumbs
really
up.
didn't like the movie, it's like... If we kind of like the movie, it's like...
I'm in.
Or if we really like the movie, it's like... Yeah. Okay.
Alright, ready? Alright, let's get it. Beautiful, it was freaky and it was wonderful and I loved it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you guys did
I
too.
hope they put that on my tombstone.
It was beautiful,
Yeah.
freaky, and I loved it.
Let me arrange the funeral. Alright, that's it for the first episode of Movie Meltdown. Just kidding.
And death segments.
I forgot about the death segments. Alright, stay tuned for death segments. Boom!
Welcome to the Oscars segment, round 3. Well, is this the third one, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So we're here to talk about all the Oscar movies. Now, we've gotten a lot of feedback in Oscar segments past. First of all, we go too fast. We're not changing that. Second of all, we haven't watched all the movies. We still
We're not
haven't.
changing that.
But we do have people who have watched some of the movies that will occasionally call on to maybe sit on my lap. Or
And each of them get...
only if it's Raylan.
If it's Normal Sophia goes on mine.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
But each of them will have 1 minute to pitch the whole movie.
Yeah, but we have a lot of movies to talk about because there's a lot of nominees.
There's a lot of nominees.
And all of them suck, kind of.
Yeah, none of them were really that good.
Terrible year for movies, guys. Get
Terrible
better.
year, yeah.
The first movie we're talking about is Anora. This is a movie about a stripper from Brooklyn, so it's my life story.
Yeah.
And it's apparently pretty good.
Is she a successful stripper?
I couldn't tell you. I can tell you that she got involved with the mob, but this is one of those movies where I skip for the year. There's a little bit of buzz around it, but I don't think it's doing anything.
Yeah, I only saw the only content that I saw regarding the movie was this viewing that a bunch of strippers went to see, and I was like, that eats.
Okay.
Because like
Okay,
a bunch
that
of like
gets points.
yeah, a bunch of the strippers went to see it, and apparently at the end of the show, instead of clapping, they all like brought their legs up and were like this.
Oh,
with their
yes.
like super like big heels, and I was like, that ate.
We
I
here at
love
Movie
that.
Meltdown love strippers.
Oh, we love strippers. You know what? If you're a stripper, come on down to Movie Meltdown. Please.
Shout out Izzo's mom.
Shut the up. Next one is The Brutalist.
The
Now we're
Brutalist.
gonna have a special guest in here to explain The Brutalist.
Yeah.
Give it up for Raylan!
Hey guys.
And I'm gonna count with my hands.
Okay.
So let me know when you're ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Brutalist, right? It's about architecture, or is it? Really, it's a story about immigrants, and coming to America, and how Americans are probably like the most ignorant people, and how they kind of hate anyone who's not American. But also, really freaky. Probably the freakiest movie here.
Over Nosferatu.
Over Nosferatu. Way freakier than Nosferatu. Do not watch it with your parents, unless you guys have a weird relationship. I don't know. Amazing cinematography, long, has an intermission. More movies should have intermissions. Everyone watches movies with intermissions.
Okay.
And I definitely think that it should win Best Picture. Adrian Brody was great. The entire cast was great. And it has, again, beautiful shots, amazing wine.
Time!
Yeah!
That's good that he said that, because I was actually gonna watch it with my dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very
So
good.
I'm probably not gonna do that.
We're actually not allowed to talk about
Izzo's
Oscar-related, yeah, Izzo's dad, or Oscar-related Holocaust movies because of that Elvis thing. Moving on.
A Complete Unknown. This is a movie about Elvis.
No, well, close actually, remarkably close. But it's actually Bobby D. Have you seen this film?
I did.
Oh,
I
yeah?
did not like
How
it.
did it feel?
I watched it and I was like, I didn't think he sounded good, and every single person
That's just
every single person was like, Well, Bob Dylan was never like a great singer,
No,
and I'm like,
he's not.
okay, cool. Then why am I watching a movie?
Because
About
he's a
him?
great lyricist, and I think they should have honestly put more of an emphasis on that. And I know they were only taking a select time period of his life, so they couldn't play all of his.
But I feel like
greatest
also,
hits,
yes,
but-
they like treated him like he was a great lyricist, which he was, I guess. But
Sure.
they treated him like a great lyricist, but we never really got to like sit with his lyrics.
I agree.
Like it was kind of just like everyone being like, "Oh, he's so great! Like his lyrics are so
Yep.
beautiful," but then like we never really get to like
Yeah.
sink in the lyrics.
No, we got the lyrics to "Hey Hey Woody Guthrie," and I was like, okay, this is fine.
Yeah.
But then like, where's the meat of Bobby D? And I love me some
You
Bobby
want
D.
to see Bobby D's meat?
Okay, we're moving on. It was okay. It was pretty good.
Conclave.
Conclave is my movie of the year. Maybe.
Really?
I don't know if it's gonna win. We'll throw our predictions for the winners at the end. But this is the GOAT. I haven't seen The Brutalist, and it may change by then. We're there. But it's man, Conclave was amazing. It's about popes. Shout out to popes. No one? Okay, fine.
Shout out to the opposite of popes.
We here at Movie Meltdown
I don't know what that would
do
be.
not take a stand against Catholicism, neither for Catholicism, okay? We are a non-secular club.
Shout out to the nuns.
Shout out to Isabella Rossellini. Shout out to Isabella Rossellini, who is not getting the win for that. I'm sorry.
Dune Part 2.
Dune Part 2 is amazing.
I don't think it's gonna win.
It's not.
I think it's a good movie, but I don't think it's gonna win because I don't know. I never think a sequel's gonna win.
Has a sequel won?
I don't think
Jamie,
so.
pull that up.
Jamie, check that.
But I think that this movie is actually a lot better than people give it credit for. I know that people have been like kind of swooning over it, but genuinely, man, this in the theaters 3 times back to back in the same day was insane for me.
While James was watching the movie 3 times, I was with his girlfriend.
No, she was there too. She actually watched it.
No.
Okay.
So our next movie is instant classic, Emilia Perez.
Now this has been the hot goss this Oscar season. There's been ups, there's been downs, a lot of downs.
A lot of downs.
Mainly downs.
The lead actress in it, she is canceled currently.
No, everyone hates her. They banned Emilia Perez from lobbying or like for petitioning for more Oscars or campaigning, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Which basically means they're just not going to win, even though they won 4 Golden Globes.
I hope that they don't win. If they still win,
I don't believe it. And
no,
you
I
can-
think that they might win.
No, if they win, you can eat me.
Get that movie Meltdown
Get
viewers.
that movie
If
Meltdown.
Emilia Perez wins, you can eat James. Yeah. We'll
Uh,
have a whole episode on it if Emilia Perez wins.
How do you feel about I'm Still Here? Do you know anything about it?
Not a thing.
He's Still Here. This is a foreign film that kind of went under the radar and got like slid into there.
Mhm.
It's about this guy who died, or I think he just went missing. It's the dad of a family.
Just like Emilia Perez.
Right.
Yeah.
He did actually go missing. I haven't seen this. I feel like not enough people have seen this, so that there's not a lot of buzz around it, and it's not gonna win anything.
Nickel Boys.
It's not about a woman. No, it's the guy went
This
missing.
guy hates women. Everyone boo James.
The husband.
Boo.
Don't listen to her. Why are you listening to her? The
Yeah, it's
husband.
about Eunice.
Her husband goes missing.
Yes, but it's about her.
Whatever. Get out. You're not part of this
search
segment.
To learn the truth.
Nickel Boys.
Nickel
This
Boys.
is a movie about Nickelback.
That's all we have to say about that.
Yeah.
Um,
The substance.
Stop it.
What's it about?
It's about
people.
2 of them.
It's about a detention center for boys that would like kill kids regularly with their tactics. It didn't close until like 2011.
Didn't that happen to Nickelback?
It did actually. Let's
Okay,
move on.
continuing. The Substance.
Now we watched The Substance together. You were there, right?
No.
Oh, that's so gay. The Substance was super fun, and I don't think it's gonna win Best Picture.
I don't think it's gonna win,
I
but it was.
appreciate the nom.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty great.
I feel like not enough horror movies are nominated for Best Picture.
Did you see it ever?
I've seen bits and pieces. I'm not good
So
with
no.
gore.
Okay. It's
And-
absurdly gory,
yes.
especially at the end.
That's why I haven't watched it.
There's fountains of blood at some point.
Yeah.
And some people are like, that's excessive, that sucks, but I thought that it was an interesting directorial decision. And, actually, Film Bro here, I thought that was very interesting. And...
So the next movie is Wicked.
Okay.
We don't want to hear his opinions. No, go for it.
Oh, I'll just talk about Wicked now.
Okay.
Wicked.
Okay. He hates a story of two women who are best friends and kind of gay.
No, they weren't best friends. I don't buy it. All right?
Yes, they were.
First of all, I don't buy that they. I don't. Oh my God, you're getting me started on this. I don't buy that they all discriminate against her because she's green, and I also don't buy that she's a compelling character because she's not. All right, I'm gonna start doing the Trump hands. She's not. She's just
Bro is mansplaining women with Trump hands. That's
silence
crazy.
woman. Is that all it takes to be a compelling character? Just be a victim. You have no arc. You have no depth.
Because
Racism is
her whole
wrong.
goal-
We get it. Okay.
Her whole goal was
Maybe
to
normal
meet the
Sophia-
wizard.
Maybe Izzo doesn't get it. Maybe Izzo
Her whole
doesn't get
goal
it.
was to meet the wizard,
Maybe-
and then when she met him,
I get
that
it
was
now.
her arc. She understood. She was like, "Wow, this guy isn't a good person." And I idolized him my whole life, and now she realizes she's the one that actually has to make a change.
You
no,
need the theme in because you're so racist.
What?
You talked
Yes,
about
they're
Wicked already on the show.
Okay,
I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it
They
anymore.
They talk about inclusivity.
We need to move
but-
on. We need to move on.
They're not inclusive towards the animals.
But the
They're
last
trying
thing
to
I said is
silence
that it
the
was very
animals.
boring and disrespectful to L.
It's not
Frank Ball.
boring.
That's sad. This is fan fiction. It's sad. Quite frankly,
don't
sad.
care, don't care.
Okay, we're gonna be. That is all gonna be like cut out. I guarantee.
Probably.
Okay, but we should talk about our favorite movie this year, or not our favorite, our best picture winner. Who do we think genuinely is going to win? And unfortunately, neither of us have seen The Brutalist.
I really do think it'll be the Brutalist, though.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it'll be the Brutalist.
Maybe.
Well,
out of the ones we've seen, then.
Out of the ones we've
you've
seen,
nothing.
Yeah,
You're a
kind of.
loser.
I'm
gonna say-
I'm gonna look at the camera real quick. Camera, zone in on me. If Amelia Perez wins,
eat me.
You're gonna eat James. But I just want to say, this will be a dark day for movie Meltdown, and we're gonna have a funeral for all of the other movies that didn't win because Amelia Perez shouldn't have won.
You're so incredibly annoying. And I'm not doing any more of these Oscar segments with you.
Let's shake on it. We hate each other.
We hate each other.
And we're never doing this again.
Brutalist is probably gonna win.
Brutalist is probably gonna win.
We're-
And if it's Amelia Perez,
we'll both
you'll
agree
eat
on
James.
Brutalist. And if it's Amelia Perez, they'll eat me. If not, I'll take Conclave. Conclave is my second pick.
Conclave will be good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad.
Thanks for tuning into this episode of Movie Meltdown. I'm sure you didn't watch this whole thing. It was rather boring.
Probably.
Probably because of Izzo.
No, I think it was the most interesting part.
How
And
about
I
we
got
just
the
fade
most
to
audience
black
response.
while she's talking? Bye.
Bye.